Guys, I had my mic muted during the BRB. You would not fucking believe the comedy of errors that just occurred to me. Oh, I'm gonna get some beer. I'm gonna go on a BRB. I'm gonna get some water. First thing that happens to me on my way out the door, I fucking smash my tit into, like, the side of the door. Like, right on the fucking corner. Like, I open it into me and it just fucking, like, ow. Like, ow. And then I go to the sink and I'm like, okay, well, I'll you know, I get a glass of cold water. And it's like, this really fucking hurts. So, I'll hold the glass against my chest. Because then it'll be cold. And if something hurts, you put something cold on it. So I put the fucking glass of water underneath my shirt. And then when I was walking back to my bedroom, I spilled the water inside of my shirt. So anyways, we're gonna play Hyrule Warriors. I can make a lot happen in 2 minutes. I can make a lot of bad things happen to me in 2 minutes. Like, I felt that, damn. That is unfortunate and also very Looney Tunes. Bugs Bunny wishes he had my gender. Okay, so what are we doing now? I think we are literally in the middle of a Freedom Planet situation where there's a couple of... Oh, shit. Okay. Well, we're embarking on this. I don't even know if this is optional, but it's a stage where you get to play as Rafika. Oh my god, baby. I missed you so goddamn much. Get me in there. Yeah, okay. Is this just a button that lets you look at the guy that you unlocked? Is there no stage to do? Oh, there's an onward button. What's up, man? What's up, man?
Better get going, I guess.
See, but then he's got the goddamn mask on, and then, like, what's the point? But the way these guys move is so cool. The second their feet leave the ground, I'm in heaven. Capture the outpost. 4 minutes? Uh-oh. Have I played literally... I've played all of these. I literally cannot tell you if I've ever seen a timed objective show up in one of these. But I also never do the side content, so maybe there's something to that. Oh, right, I have to do the time bomb. If you want. Oh, I can keep going with these. Oh my god. Get the hell out of here. Okay, I've done it. I've done it. I've done my 4-minute task. I missed you, Rafika. I haven't seen you in like a week, and I have been thinking of nobody but you. I will say to all my new Sox Raiders here, man, I feel so bad that I missed the Ocarina of Time finale that just happened. I've got to catch up on that VOD, because the this like series that Sox has been doing when like, oh, I'm gonna play like all the Zelda games like in order of release, has been really, really like just a cool perspective to see. And it's like, so, oh no, I was gonna say Wind Waker's next. That's Majora. And there's a whole bunch of Oracle's games you gotta do, you know, if you're that kind of person.
Ready for this? Indeed. Victory.
But how was everybody's day? Why don't you tell me about something that happened today? Because maybe, what if there was somebody here, what if there's somebody in chat that, like, didn't injure themselves just now, and I get to know that? Doesn't that sound nice? Whoop? I don't think so.
An easy target. Ready for this? Seems victory is mine.
Blarg, why are you calling my ass a goober and a doofus? You were calling me a small bean earlier? What am I supposed to do with that? Did I open this? I guess I did. Hey, can I say something stupid in your chat real quick? Why wouldn't you? Hasn't stopped anybody else. Wait, I have an ally. I can hold hands with another bird if I want. Oh shit, another time limit? Okay. Well, why don't you come with me to the outpost, and then we can hold hands about it, okay? Dude, Lizard Squad. This would be... I bet hanging out with these dudes would be so much fucking fun. I was saying this earlier that probably out of like the big three like common mobs in like Breath of the Wild era Zelda. A fucking ice Lionel? Where did my bird friend go? I need to hold hands now. But they are like the best of like the main three. Just in terms of design. But now I'm saying like in terms of hanging out with. Oh, you can use gyro for this. I forgot what I was going to say, never mind. That's kind of a stupid thing to say. Because if you were smart, you'd remember. Whoa, what the fuck? Maybe one of these. No, kicking is not the answer. Oh, that's what it was doing. Okay. Yeah, that needs an aerial counter. Ugh. This guy's kicking my ass. What is this, Freedom Planet? This is gonna be Skyfall. There it is. Okay. I thought I would have had to like wait for him to jump, but I guess it's fine. The Lionel has entered the jumping state, which includes crouching to jump. Yeah, I can go for a ration. I'm not stupid, sad face. That's the shit that the little kid says in the evil strawberry. No, I'm not! I'm not stupid anymore! Yes, you are. And then, so I guess this is the part where Jackie mashes my strawberry body into a paste with their fists. Well, good. Graphica has gotten one level stronger for seemingly no benefit. For seemingly 640 rubies and a weapon that I won't use. Oh, wait, but the Zonite Steel, that changes the game. Wait a second, the Armored Carp? The Warmed Armor? Hold up. I'm not stupid, Wheatley coded sentence. Okay, like, can we not call my regulars a Wheatley? That's worse than calling them stupid! They're calling them British! Wait, but I reclaimed territory, which means that one day I'll be able to reclaim the territory that allows me to feed Raru a carrot. Well, I guess now I do. Ooh, do I want to do one of these? I guess. Funnest, thank you for the raid. I don't know how to feel about that.
I'm setting out.
I learned the other day that, apparently this Korok is voiced by ProZD. That's crazy. So now, today, I'm gonna be like very aggressively listening for that. Wait, and I got a Ravnica achievement. Somewhere and somehow. Oh, I'm gonna be honest, I literally did not see that there was a bridge here. Everything is all the same scary red. Gotta raid and fade. Lurking. Hope the game goes well. Thanks, Funnest. Have a good night. Defeat many enemies. So this is like another side objective. See, this is what happens when I step away from the game too long. I start doing some of the side shit like it matters. When Raru is waiting for me and I'm not even playing as him, I am poking anybody with his huge fucking rod. One more time. Just one more. Well, here's all the rest of the guys. Yeah, get on the fucking rocket. Get on the rocket. Get out of here. I've done it. I'm actually something of an overachiever. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I just got the ability for Link to, like, start mixing Zonai abilities with the moves. I forgot that I even, like, configured them. Why is there fire everywhere? They love the red. Well, it's the Imprisoning War. It's the Blood Moon. I was gonna say it's the Great Calamity, but it's definitely not that. What do you call the imprisoning war? But I mean, I guess that this is it. But like when Ganon came back and he like became like the Demon Lord, like that's something, right?
Of course.
Demon King, Secret Stone. Like that had to have been like a named event, yes? Oh, don't make me play as this guy. You're gonna make me hop off of Link? Unlike Link, this time you wield a sword. Oh, really? Oh, really now? I wonder if you put a black and white filter on the screen if it's even discernible. That's a hilarious idea. And it's not out of the realm of possibility for what it's worth. There's an accessibility option for that somewhere. Though I don't know if it's here. I mean, you could. I don't think black and white is an RGB range. Where do you find system accessibility? This is not worth it, by the way, for the bit. But I toy with this sometimes before. Accessibility. Here we go. Well, high contrast. Not quite. See, so this barely changes. It's a very contrasty icon. Wow. Yeah, that is like... Maybe the fire is bright? Everything else is a very similar shade of gray. I can't say that I've seen a black and white anything move at 60 FPS though. There seems to be something like a... I don't know, there's something that feels like very idiosyncratic about it. I got a switch? I didn't even know you were there, man. You look like the ground. This guy has like a electricity vulnerability. Charge? I don't think so. Dazzle Fruit, bitch.
I'm not just a traveler.
Yeah, the values for this are fucked.
I can fight too. Feeling pretty good, aren't I?
Okay, I'm going back. I have to go back. Oh, now it looks so much better, doesn't it? I was spending all this time wishing my game was more red, and now it finally is. Yes. The bokoblins are mostly visible because of the horns and paint. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, the fucking human hand holding like the little Korok stub is really funny to me. Maybe this is a good pair up. I would not have clocked that as Pro ZD if you hadn't mentioned it. Neither would I. I needed somebody else to tell me that.
I can fight too. Pretty good, aren't I?
Using the Keaton live 2D model and playing games in black and white as a dog POV. Catboys can see color, right? Right? A shade appeared. Am I even going the right way? Yeah, everyone else seems to be interested in something else that is not what I'm doing. Like, I don't want to have to play games in whatever color Catboys see, but it might have to be so. Guys, I'll tell you what. In my further preparation for, like, the VTuber debut, I have been doing some crazy shit in OBS like you would not believe. Like, I've been making setups and overlays, and it's like, man, I didn't even know OBS could do this. Like, I've been streaming since 2018, and like, these are like functionalities and plugins that I'm learning of just now. It's getting pretty intense. But I found a way to make it performant, and it looks good. I don't know, it's tricky. Because usually when it's like, oh yeah, I like drew something today, that usually like you guys hear about it relatively soon. But with this, it's like, oh, I just can't tell anybody about this. But I guess I already have like log block as the equivalent to that. All the LBA stuff I'm always up to. Ew. Why would you fart with a little Korok? What's up with that? Oh, that's ice, so I don't want to do that. is... So this is the shock fruit. So I guess the fourth one is fire then? Oh, you need to get the bouncing slash. Oh, I'm so close. Come on! Aw, I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
I'm not just a traveler.
Knowledge is never far away from the path of ambition. Wait, why is that true as fuck? I should switch to a different unit so I can do the pair up. If I have to hold hands with Link, I will.
Let's get them. Here I go. It's over.
See, now there's some fucking contrast on the screen, finally. Apparently cats are red-green colorblind, but have a higher contrast in their vision. So they can see blue? See, this is what's scaring me though, because this guy knows Rauru. Like, I'm trying to keep these things separate. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I don't give a fuck about this guy. He's got nice lats. Can we all admit this? Is this a safe space to admit when someone has nice lats, even if I don't give a fuck? Okay, well, enough dilly-dallying around, enough dawdling, enough doodah. I need to go find Rauru right fucking now. Enough is enough. I guess I unlocked a character about it, though, so maybe that was still somewhat essential. Okay, yeah, that just unlocked a shit ton. But they called it a side quest. I just want to play as Rauru. Wait, no, the guy is pointing to this. I have to click this, the device dispenser. Man, yeah, sure, take some fucking Zonite. Is that enough? Oh, you need like a whole lot more than that. Okay, how about that? And maybe, like, one of these, and one of these, and, I guess a couple more of these. You were demanding that I do this? They see a lot of blue, yellow. Okay, so they can see yellow too. See, that's not so bad. A new special action? Well, maybe. For the ZR button? Yeah, I'll put a fan on it. Why not?
This should do nicely.
Okay, now you're pointing at this. A powerful rebuild. Well, then I'll do it. Then I'll supply materials. Wow. Guys, I have no fucking idea which of these billion icons is like the actual next story thing. The pointing construct can only do so much because sometimes they point at other shit. It's like, well, you might be interested in this. You might be interested in supplying like 30 tomatoes.
Great.
And like, I like getting the attacks, but I'm getting anxious about like not knowing where the thing I'm supposed to click on is. Wait, there is a sky map now. Because of the Star Fox shit. I wonder if that's what all of these are going to be. How odd. Wait, another Ravnica?
Just keep getting better.
You are making me click so many things. Oh, and now over here. Okay, so I was looking at this and it is a real mission, and I guess I do have to do it because it was getting pointed at. Rauru! Where are you? See, it's not a blood moon out here. It's not red at camp. You go in at 10, you go to sleep, and the red goes away. Well, it's a good thing that this is a very distinct looking mission from the last one. Damn, the captain's already fucking half. What are you doing? You just started all this. I don't know what it is that I want here. Fan? Why the hell not? Somehow that worked. Okay, there's a second one. This way. My mic setup, it's a little bit different. Like, it's in the same spot on my desk, but it is like covering the lower right corner of my screen, like exactly where the map is. So sometimes I have to like peer around it to be like, get a hold of that information. I was in the middle of like figuring out what like the best place to mount my iPad is for like VTuber stuff, but I think I have found a better spot than like what this new mic position was supposed to have been optimizing it for. So basically, don't worry about it. Well, okay. I guess I'll go. A fully powered blood moon? May I see it? May I see anything but red? Listen, they have a good excuse though, because Raru's wife just died, and it's really sad, and so it's really red, and I pressed the wrong button. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Oh my god, there's a big guy. But I can't not get the Ravager of Hyrule Field, aka the Moblin.
I'm not just a traveler. I can fight too.
Like, that does not sound like Pro ZD to me, that's crazy.
Pretty good,
Okay, come on, Link. You gotta get a little bit stronger so I can touch my little stub against your palm. Yes!
raring to go.
Fucking plane.
I'm not just a traveler. I can fight too.
But wait, maybe the monkey's paw is going to curl on me here, because I keep talking about wanting to see Rauru. We just met this guy who knows Rauru, and I've also been talking about not wanting these guys to meet Rauru, but that might be, like, I think the paths are going to finally cross. Like, this is going to be like they're in. To replace Zelda's story with just being about this fucking Link guy again, somehow. That's the only way they're gonna let me see my Meow Meows again. I literally clicked the Ravnica button, and even then they didn't really let me see my Meow Meows. Allied territory? What? Oh. A third mission with these guys in a row? Everybody here is doing everything. King of Hyrule's MIA.
We enter the fray.
Into the fray. I was just here, and I don't even get to play as Ravnica. But, like, okay, so what is the consequence of, like, losing territory? I don't give a fuck if Ganon takes over it. Like, as long as we just do the story mission where we kill Ganon, then all that other stuff doesn't really matter. No? Oh my god. Not an ice boss, but Cobbler. Well, don't I literally have, like, a fucking flame emitter? I do. It burns!
Just warming up.
The sequence is getting, like, very frame droppy, I'm noticing. Like, the performance in this game has not been perfect. I've never seen it drop this low until this mission. Maybe because it doesn't like getting set on fire. It's kind of weird to do a prequel, just because it runs into the issue where, you know, they kind of lose by the end. I mean, up until Age of Calamity just straight up started making shit up, I'm fine with that, like, being the premise. That, like, oh, they've lost in this really big way, but, you know, here's this bittersweet, like, hope at the end, and then that, like, leads into the setup for, you know, the game of which it is a prequel to, that like hope takes place in. Because I think that is so much of a better idea than like what Age of Calamity did wind up doing, which is just traditionally winning and being victorious. It's like, yeah, we like mainly lost in like a huge way, but like here's like this one like crumb of hope that we have. And you really gotta hold on to that, you know? That's like okay. So, considering that, like, this one they're saying is not fanfiction, I'm curious to see how they're going to stick that landing. But thank God that they're even trying, man. Now, how would Dazzle Fruit Charge not solve every problem?
I'm not just a traveler. I can fight, too. Feeling pretty good.
Pretty badass. You.
I'm no good. I'm no good.
See, now I have a fucking counter for this. They're making me fill Link up with too much, with too many Zonai devices. I could swear he used to have a rush counter, but I might have had to replace it with a gizmo, a contraption. Is Age of Calamity not canon? I haven't played it, so I'm not sure what you mean by making stuff up. Oh, I mean they literally made stuff up. The events of Age of Calamity do not lead into Breath of the Wild. Like, yeah, it's a prequel, it's set 100 years before, and instead of connecting it to Breath of the Wild, it's like, oh, well actually they just won. And like, the events of Breath of the Wild are just not necessary anymore. It's like an alternate ending. Like, it's totally fanfiction. And they made it like a bunch of like time travel stuff. Like that is extremely like a not canonical game. And people reacted to that very poorly because that's not how they like marketed it. It's like, oh, find out what happened before Breath of the Wild. And then the events that take place are not what happened before Breath of the Wild. That was a really huge letdown for people who play that game. And so you'll notice that in the marketing for this, they really drill down on using the word canonical. The canonical prequel to Tears of the Kingdom. Don't worry, guys. This is what really happened. We're not going to do anything like that. I think it can work if you have good enough characters that can establish significant enough character goals to like work towards, but these games' characters tend to be mostly character designs, IMO. That's true. I can agree with that. You want me to go to the weapons research lab? I guess. I'll upgrade a Blade of Light, who's asking. So it's like out of 10? Okay. Who else? Well, I definitely gotta upgrade the fuck out of Raru. I could give him everything that I have and be penniless. Does it make sense to play this before or after Tears of the Kingdom? There are certain things that are like being mentioned in this that are straight up not mentioned in Tears of the Kingdom. Like, this character is like a new character design that you do not see in Tears of the Kingdom. This guy is like a brand new like OC. So I think of it as kind of like a side thing. But then again, here's what I'll also say. So Breath of the Wild, you go around and you're like getting the memories, right? And you find these little like flashbacks to what happened 100 years ago. Tears of the Kingdom has a pretty similar format where you're getting like these flashbacks and you're seeing stuff going on with, you know, Raru and Zelda and Minoru, like these main three. There are scenes in Hyrule Warriors that are like, they're straight up the exact same scenes from Tears of the Kingdom. Like the exact same scenes that you would find, the memories. So I wouldn't say it's essential. I think this is like, this is an extra treat if like after Tears of the Kingdom you're left feeling kind of hungry. Which a lot of people were, because Tears of the Kingdom had a pretty ass story that people also did not like. So me personally, I would play this second, but I don't know how this game is going to end, but I would certainly love to have an opinion about that by the time I'm through. We get to play as Robert and Zelda! Oh, fucking finally!
To battle.
Let's drink some of this cold water that I spilled all over my shirt. Let's spill some more of this cold water all over my shirt and then suck the water out of my shirt. Just wring it out into my mouth.
For a momentary respite. Still, little hope remained for Hyrule at
And honestly, like, if you are getting into these games, I know there's like paragraphs of narration happening right now. Don't do it for the story. Like, I started playing these Hyrule Warriors games literally when it was just like a spin-off. Oh, it's like Ocarina of Time crossed over with Twilight Princess, crossed over with Wind Waker. And this is just like a cute fan service thing, but it's not like a meaningful or essential thing. And I just happened to really like the Musou gameplay out of it. And that's what I stuck around for. So, if you do not like that gameplay style, I don't think like this is worth apparently $70. I thought I spent $80. Apparently it's $70. I don't think it's worth the money. But like if you think that the gameplay of these is fun, it's like, oh, and then the extra story detailing, the extra lore that I'm getting is like a little bit of flavor on top. I was thinking about this earlier today. I think Breath of the Wild is more relevant than Tears of the Kingdom, despite being 6 years older. Okay. Wait, we got cutscenes. Oh, it's the fucking Zora. Dude, it's the sludge. It's daunted by the sludge. Whoa, is this gonna be like the new sage that we see? It was like a black Zora, wasn't it? Kia. Dude, not the sludge jellyfish, no!
We'll fight them off.
I'm not leaving.
Yeah, Femi, I would love for you to elaborate on this.
Anymore. I am your queen. They killed my father, destroyed our village, but I won't let them take anything else.
Zora's domain is gone? But maybe it happened before.
What is this?
It's Raru! What has transpired here? Luigi, look!
So Kia has taken up arms herself.
All this after losing her father. How cruel.
All this sludge.
We
Look at all this
fight with her
muck.
support. Now, we march for battle.
He's so... Lineru defiled? No. Yeah, we're in the fucking wetlands. This is like a ways away from Village. But Village got destroyed, so basically who cares? Because you know what, Femi, I am trying to like think of that point from a couple of angles. Because for example, if you think about how like Breath of the Wild, oh okay, we literally have the explanation, but now I want to finish my point. If we think about how Breath of the Wild's like design ethos is kind of like sent larger ripples through like how other open world games are being designed. Like, you see that a lot, but with what Tears of the Kingdom did with, like, the Sky Islands and the physics, I think both of those things are very cool. Nobody's even trying that shit, you know? Nobody's even coming close. And in some sense, like, that is, like, a very ambitious thing to do, and when people were, like, seeing those physics happening, like, literally other game designers were, like, being very public about, like, yeah, what the fuck? I don't know how they did this. This is crazy that they did this. So there is that angle of it. of like whether or not people are like trying to emulate what one game is doing over another. And now I will read what Femi's angle is. Mainly at how people still use Breath of the Wild as a point of reference for designing worlds that draw the player around and for specific aesthetics. But maybe in 3 years a bunch of Pokemon, but Tears of the Kingdom games will come out, where you build cars with guns for Pikachu to ride in. Oh god. Yeah, that's true. I think if like you were trying to make like your own Breath of the Wild, there's a lot that you could get out of like the GDC talk they did on Breath of the Wild, that like, oh, here's like how we did all of this, and here's like why we did these things, you know? This is like the thought process that like leads to the good design that you see in Breath of the Wild, right? It's very, I don't know, it's like the spirit of it. It's like, here like, it's the design principles, that's the word that I'm looking for. Whereas the Tears of the Kingdom GDC, about like what they've like publicly like been willing to like give away, is like, it's very like technically minded. Where it's like, oh, here's like a specific like bug that we had, and like here's how we solved that bug. But in terms of like, here are the design principles of Tears of the Kingdom, like they're not really interested in like even saying what those are. I guess I gotta go this way. Raru, hurry! Wait a second, I see a Korok seed. I see a Korok seed.
Onward.
With Pokemon getting official LEGO sets, maybe we would get a LEGO Pokemon game. Is that true? I didn't even know that that was happening. Ew, a Sludge Moblin! Disgusting! Walking through sludge will slow. Dude, I'm so daunted right now. The fucking icon has sludge on it. This is so funny. Dude, we were just talking about slop, too, during fucking Freedom Planet. These guys love slop! That won't do. Oh no, it's a Sloplin! See, I made his spear so strong now. Aww. Thanks, Stuart Construct. First name Stuart, last name Construct. A bonus exchange? Finally! They've introduced pony points! See, where are all the other open world games with pony points in them? I don't want full. I'll do special attack gauges. Why the hell not? And maybe I'll even use a special attack, because I kind of forgot about those. Time-sensitive missions. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I'm going backwards. Keep having to peer on the map. I just realized that I missed the second L in Sloplin. Oh my god, they're all little slop babies! Oh yeah, I forgot that, like, this is the attack that I like. You press Y once and you press X once, and then you get to do that. That's good. Ew! I heard about it, but then I looked it up, and there is an official teaser video with the Pikachu tail made of Lego. I see. You. Oh, there's Kia. I will help you. You know, I think it's kind of interesting that Raru can just kind of, you know, he's got like a big green trail, and it's like, you know, it's like, it's kind of like a rope, and he's like holding it with his hand, like maybe if there was like a collar on the other end of that, and him and Link got him. Like, I'm just, ew! I'm just saying that, like, maybe I have been continuing to achieve patron milestones that are unfortunately making me make good on promises that involve Raru art from like a year ago, promises that I made a year ago. It's like, well, maybe that's something to consider when I eventually get around to that. Maybe. Oh, I get to use my water blasting powers. My anti-sludge abilities. X. Well, if you say so. X.
What?
This one? I'm just guessing, though. Oh, it's the fan. If you say so.
Yes.
This is a very interesting animation. A sludge-like, is that a roguelike? No, a sludge-like is, like Vampire Survivors.
Too easy.
Okay, so... I don't have a fan! I got Torrential Wave. Is that anything? I'm afraid not. Come back, little sludge baby! Oh, this has got a lot of water on it. Get wet. Yummy mud. Lara, why? Don't just stand there. Okay, okay. Easy. No, Tears of the Kingdom really just likes the word sludge for whatever reason. And the substance, too. And don't get me wrong, also the substance. Okay, no more sludge. Sludge is gone. Sludge be gone. A hydrant! Yeah, I'm equipping this shit. Oh my... Zelda's just holding it? She's just holding it? Yeah, all equipped. I definitely would like that more than a fucking... rocket. Not the blue moblin. Not the foliage. This way. This way. Aurora wants to split up. But I'm not ready to say goodbye. Okay, that's the correct one. Okay, nice. Look at all the teeth I'm picking up. How lovely. I will say, I actually really do like her moveset. Like, this is significantly more agile than Raffica. And I know, it's Raffica. Like, what are you gonna do? You can't just say goodbye to a guy like that, but... she does play pretty good. Wait, I can even high-five with Mineral. She's spitting water. She's spewing water.
Take this.
Okay, maybe this is a bit overkill. Fucking Moblin's been dead for some time. Oh, I forgot that these things talk. It's so weird. Well, it's a good thing I have my hydrant. How odd. More sludge. Another day, more sludge. This is a strange ability to have in a Musou game. And also sometimes you can vacuum the carpet.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are gonna get back up? I don't think so. I think the fuck not. Get sludged on. You're gonna let me in? Oh, I don't think you're gonna let me in. Yeah, okay, I gotta switch to someone else then. Oh my god, okay, so this is where the action is. These guys found their way, I definitely did not.
I'd be honored.
Yeah, these guys have got a good special. Used to make a good team.
Now then. A simple enough matter.
Jeez, and there's so many more behind me. And there's even a sludge moblin! Yeah, I'm using Raru's special on this. I don't want this guy to like make too much of a mess. He's gonna stink up the place. I don't think so.
Now then.
I don't think so.
Simple enough matter.
So I've got a couple of options here. I could go, oh god, the sludge, around this corner, and this would unlock for me another camp, but it's not the primary objective. Wait a second, wrong turn. It's this way, it's this way, it's this way. Wait a second, mashing B is fucking awesome. This is way better than running. Oh, I literally can't, I'm not allowed inside. Okay. To the yellow dot it is! Which apparently,
I've got it.
he is already there. Ooh! He is already there and standing at the foot of a guy that's about to kick her ass. I will say, it is very fun to spray your hose on a guy. Nice.
I'm not satisfied yet. Yes.
Hello? That was so slow. Yeah, I don't know, there's been something with like the frame drops. Like, those are hitches that are like significantly more aggressive than anything I've noticed like before tonight. Okay, now they're gonna let me go to the camp. Oh yeah. Oh, the gates are open alright. But not for me to go in. Dude, if I had a gate that had like 5,000 lizards like on the other side of it, like I probably would want to let them out. I don't think I'd be able to contain myself. Whoop! This one. And even Zelda's here too. Might be nice for them. A sludge chew? This is heartbreaking imagery. I'm really like... What have they done to you? Ah! That's really sad, and then they explode into sludge. Like, I actually cannot, like, over-exaggerate, like, how heartbreaking I find that. Oh my god. Nice! It's wet and it's a aerial counter. They became the very things they swore to destroy. Is that how you guys read Choo-Choo? Do you guys think that they're like made of water, the blue ones? I just thought they were made of like a blue slime. I guess so though, right? Okay, Hinox's cannot do that. Hinox does not shoot purple balls out of its mouth. That's never happened. And they say this game's canonical. Okay. It got a bath, and now I can kill it. I think of slimes as mostly water. Well, it comes down to the viscosity of it, though. They're too, like, blobby. If it was water, it would just be a puddle. See, now you might notice that they're trying to trick me into using my ally move right now, but I actually know so much better than the game does. There's another fucking sludge guy after the Hinox, and he's gonna be waiting for us. Ooh, thank you for the battery. Right through this door, right through this door. See, like, the guy who's talking. Water can be pretty viscous under the right circumstances, but it can also be just magic. It is true, I was very surprised by, like, there was a time I was out of town, and, like, the water, like, the viscosity of it was, like, notably different. Like, yeah, it's, like, got, like a slimier consistency to it. It was bizarre. Like, I didn't know how to explain it to, like, anybody there, because they're like, no, like, this is just what water is. I don't know what you're talking about. Ew! That's nasty, bro. Grim Turok. Clearly, it's a slop nox, so it has special purple vomit powers. See, but the vomit wasn't really made out of slop. This is a great animation. I could look at this forever. Oh god, oh god. Too fun to look at, too fun to look at. Okay, we can hold hands now. Shoot the falling spheres of water to make them explode and deal damage to a wide area. Okay. This is a fucking Paper Mario special move. Oh my god, there's a guy in there!
Your end is near.
Ugh. Does squirting help? Oh, I fucking set it down? Well, what if I want to pick it back up? I need that thing. Whoa. Oh, a switch. Got it. Okay. It's so funny seeing the NPC Raru like do a block and me realizing that I've seen that animation for like the first time in my life because I never ever block with anybody. Oh shit, okay. I gotta put this out. That was the wrong one. This one, and then this one. You give me a lot of grace with this. Oh, literally not even correct. The water move does not defeat the big ball of sludge, even though it's an aerial counter and the big ball of sludge was in the air. Okay. Oh, it's fucking over for this guy. And I'll even do one of these. What else am I gonna use it for? Can you really call this changing forms? I don't change forms when I take off my clothes. It's just what's been underneath the whole time. I'll let Rubber have this one. Why not? Nobody ever makes him feel special. He deserves it.
Join me.
You show them.
I press on. Now then.
Oh, he's so cool.
This be my elegant visage, a blemish upon the Demon King's boundless majesty.
This is what this guy sounds like. Boundless majesty.
My vengeance, one day.
See though, cause like Ganon was a mummy. Ganon looked like that because he was like mummified and like was actually like just there for like a thousand years. But that guy's just a mummy for the sake of being a mummy. That guy just like showed up.
It would seem no
He's not
one in
from
Hyrule
anywhere.
is truly safe.
Ganon just made mummies and they were born like that.
The Gorons, the Rito, all are at risk, especially against these archfiends.
But then, we must help them.
Yes, we'll stop the archfiends.
He's so pretty.
Build an army, and defend every corner of our home.
I can't thank you enough, King Rauru. If you hadn't arrived when you did, we would surely have lost everything.
My strength is the least I can offer a sworn ally. And my condolences. He was a fine king.
That foul construct was like none I've seen. The Archfiend alone couldn't possibly have defeated someone as strong as my father. But that construct was something else entirely. It tore through our ranks like they were nothing at all.
But wait, that can only mean...
Yes. The one that escaped our watch and attacked Rauru.
Well, he almost got it.
One
Just to
thing
give
is
him another
certain.
chance.
It
And then
must
maybe
be
he won't be
stopped.
alone next time.
King Rauru, this is yours. I share your desire for unity between our kingdoms. I can promise you that. But you gave this mask to my father, not me. It's only right that I return it to you.
No, I'd like you to keep it. I knew your father, and I'm sure that in time he would have passed it down to you. The mask is yours just as much as it was his.
It's an honor. In that case, I have a request. Those of us Zora who are still capable want nothing more than to aid your quest to safeguard Hyrule. Disasters like this have struck in every
Oh, that's a
corner
lot
of
of
the land.
sludge. These guys look daunted for
Were
sure.
it up to me, I'd do whatever I could to assist those in pain. So if you'll have me, I want to join you, to avenge my home, and vanquish the Demon King. Another of those constructs.
Yes, except it seems to behave completely differently. One of them is Ganondorf's puppet, shrouded in evil, although the other one appears to have sided with us.
You're undoubtedly right about the first construct. And yet, for the second one, it's still unclear.
If it's on our side, it would make for a powerful
Does it have to be, man?
But
Oh god. And then it turns into another sky level. Was that another male Gerudo or just ambiguous? No, it was a Grime guy. It was a Grim guy. There was a... Grim Gara, that was the one. From the Rito chapter that we already did. I don't know. It's basically like the fucking... What are the bosses that you find in the Divine Beasts? There's all those Ganon guys, and they're just... And they go... And then you, like, kick their ass, and then they go... And then they explode. It's like those guys from Breath of the Wild. They're just making up some new guys. He definitely looks like exactly like the way like Ganon's like skin and like muscle looked when he was like mummified though in Tears of the Kingdom, so I can understand how that's confusing. No, don't worry about it though. It's not like a guy. He just made like a magic thing, a magic monster that happens to look like a guy. IKEA. Speaking of VAs, I do want to know like who that. Oh my god, there literally is a new Sky. Because that is a good performance. I like Kia quite a bit, her voice. Well, I guess we're gonna do the Behemoth in the crater. Why the hell not? The Zora Divine Beast is the weirdest one. Like, Why an elephant? Because elephants spray water, and they made a animal. They had to make a water dungeon and then make it like a shape of an animal. And fishes don't spray water. Well, I mean, unless it was like a mammal, you know, like a dolphin or a whale that has like a blowhole. Well, then that's different. That's different.
Home to the mighty Gorons and the ever-imposing Death Mountain.
And the ever-imposing
With Rafika's
Death
Rito
Mountain.
warriors following close behind, the pair set out for Death Mountain's crater.
See, now if I get to do these Star Fox segments while playing as the bird, that makes a huge difference. Now I fuck with it. It's gonna be Link though, because only the construct has rockets strapped to his arms.
Should have guessed it was for something like this. I bet you were hoping to show it who's boss, right, bud? And come on, we've got some work to do.
Man, I wish the Sky Island density actually looked like that. You're lying to me! You're telling lies to me! Like, this is a sky I'd fuck with. Imagine if there were this many islands around Death Mountain. But there's, like, none. Man, this is so fucking fun. Okay, so I have this, and Y button doesn't do anything. Switch is R. Okay. It's been a second, okay? And by this, I mean it's been a second time that I've even done one of these sequences.
Let's go.
There's like a lock-on thing, right, though? There's some button that you hold, and it's like, and then it like targets a bunch of guys. What's up with that? Oh, we're going down? Oh, if this thing flies into the depths and then it like comes out through like the peak of the... That'd be cool. But it's probably just to stay closer to the ground. Ooh! Oh my god, wow! I don't got that in the other one. Oh, it is ZL. ZL is how you do the thing that I was asking about. The rings! I have to fly through the rings! Oh shit. It's just, with the camel, it's two mammals, one bird, one amphibian. Some sort of shark or a fish would fit better and have a better balance with the other ones. I'm sorry, I can't make it better. And I can pop the balloons, and then it's gonna knock this guy down. It's funny, they don't, those balloon platforms are, these here, this is from the Breath of the Wild, like, Master Mode DLC, or the Hero Mode, or whatever it is. Which I've never done, by the way. That could be a fun stream. Because there's stuff in that, little quirks that are exclusive to it. And I've heard of some of them. I've heard, like, anecdotal experience from other people who have played that mode. But it's never happened to me. Could be cool. I don't know. But yeah, those don't show up in Tears of the Kingdom, even though they are like a very, like, you know, they use them and they put enemies in the sky. But they didn't come back. This is it, Luigi. So what? They're gonna call this guy Grim Duga? What are we doing here? No, that's Moragia. Isn't that literally what it was called the other time too? This isn't even a new guy. Okay. I guess the Gleeok wasn't new either. Oh my, look at the rapid rate of that fire. I have to use B to parry shit? Oh my god. If you say so. Whoa. Wait, this is cute. Okay, phew! I was getting worried. Oh my god, I just blew that fucking thing up! Just like that? Okay, the parrying isn't so bad. Now I like it. Oh, but that's different. That's just fire. Aw, oh, damn. I didn't get that one. Not the pebbles! Not the particulate! I got this, I got this, I got this. I guess I didn't got this. It's nice that it speeds up when you're like in the part of the circle that just doesn't have a guy in it. See, I keep blowing up the parry guy. Now, that's how it's done. See, and now that's gonna get the meter all the way down, ideally. And it just fucking blows up, because why the hell not? Anywho's it, I must depart. It's an ungodly hour of the morning for me, so I gotta get out of here. It was a pleasure hanging out and may fortune favor you. Gee, thanks, Gallant Calamity. Thanks for sticking around from the raid. I'm very, very sorry that you can't watch me hold the R button and go psh, 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 at a guy for like another like 10 minutes. Whoops. Yeah, and I started a little late too, and Freedom Planet went on like longer than I thought it would, and all that. Oh, I got a follow-up. Don't mind if I do. Oh shit. What the? They're just like throwing chalices at me, okay. Whoa, shit.
Take that.
Your awesome final attack involves a puff shroom. Oh my god, wow. What the fuck? Oh, well, that's cooler than what they made me do. They just made me fly a plane with a Goron glued to it. The hole has been unclogged.
Come on! Now's our chance!
That's my butt, all right. Tougher than steel, true as an arrow, and he can fly. Ha. Yep, I sure know a winner when I see him. But, listen, from now on, maybe don't go charging into danger every single time he...
Hey, Calamo!
Huh? You all make it through okay?
Oh, and now the Ritos show up.
Wasn't all that
When it's
much
time to
trouble
go.
finding out the little guys once you went and took care of their boss.
Got a message from Raffica, too. They
Really?
spotted more monsters. This time in Great Hyrule Forest.
Oh shit, we're gonna see what's going out, what's going down with the Deku Tree shit?
That's where you
This I'm
Gorons
curious
live,
about.
right? Either way, Ravnica said he's on his way over.
What if he's like literally
I
just
guess we
exactly
know
the
where
same?
we're heading next.
That's right.
get a move
I'm
on,
still
bud.
the Deku Tree. I'm still that old. I was there for all that shit that happened with Raru, and I didn't say a word. I hope this little guy gets put in the ground. Well, yeah. Oh, that's so many icons. You're scaring me. Wait, but it's Raru, so I'm not scared anymore.
Struggles to come.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Raru and his companions succeeded in delivering the Zora from peril. But before they
To
had
become
even
the Great
a
Deku.
moment
Of course,
to
of course, of
celebrate,
course.
They learned the Gorons needed assistance in ridding Death Mountain.
No, the fact that, like,
monster.
the minimum depth you gotta plant him
Thus,
is like 6 feet
Raru
under
and
is
the
just, that's
others
incidental.
made
That's
for the
incidental.
mountain with all haste, only to find that the monster had been defeated before they could even arrive. Alas, their luck was short-lived.
That's right, because there's
for the
not even a
monster
guy with
onslaught
the
had only
word
just
Grim at the
begun.
start of their name.
With hordes of enemies closing in, the brave Gorons once again found themselves in dire circumstances.
What's the guy? Because I'm trying to remember what the fucking boss of the Fire Temple was in Tears of the Kingdom. That was just a, it's a play on some classic guy. What's the guy with the one eye in Ocarina of Time? Why can't I remember this? It's like that. It's gonna be a Grim version of that. Grim Rock. And they're gonna oh, marbled rock roast, so fucking good. But it's gonna be like Grim this time.
I'm glad you're safe, Agriston. We caught wind of a terrible creature in the volcano's crater.
Yes. My realm
I'm gonna have to bounce pretty late for me, so I gotta snooze. It was nice watching you. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Crystal Oats. Thank you as well for sticking around from the raid.
When all hope seemed lost, a strange construct appeared and vanquished the beast.
A construct? No. Such questions will have to wait.
Indeed. Every time we lay one of these monsters low, 2 more rise up to take its place.
That's why you gotta press the L button to high five with the guy.
Then from here on, we fight together.
There could be no greater glory.
I'm sorry, how is everybody here without bursting into flames? Oh, I guess that's how, because I'm playing as this guy now. This could be fun. Oh no, Raru and Minoru and everybody is still here. And Zelda. I guess it's too late. It's not telling me to do anything. Oh, but I pressed a button anyways. I meant to press B to be like, I'm not interested, but then I pressed the throw a bomb button, B for bomb. It wasn't as hot back then. That thing is in the middle of erupting! It's erupting! Zelda's right there. Like in Tears of the Kingdom, you go into like a lava cave, you start combusting. And that's where Zelda is, the place where you combust. And they say this game is canon. I want to break this rod. Thank you! This is good running. I like rolling. Like, really, why do any other attack when you can roll? I like this. Like, it's pretty effective, I gotta say. Oh, not boulders, bro. Alright, let's like actually learn what like this guy's other moves are. It's not gonna work on a captain. me some air. Give me some air. These guys get ready to send off their specials really quick. Wait, it's Daruk's protection! And he's even ready to roll. What is this, a Korok or something? What is this? Set up camp. Oh, I see. And now I have tickets. I kind of preferred the thing with where you just spend a currency. But I guess everybody's out of their specials, so that's the one that we'll get.
Ready for whatever's next.
See, I don't know. When it was spending like carrots or whatever to get those upgrades, just kind of using whatever, I felt like more compelled to use the camp upgrades. But now that it's like a fixed camp currency, it's like, oh, well, I have a finite amount of that.
Raru.
Of course.
I wouldn't want to use too little. Not my dwindling supply. Can Raru get through this? And like break it? Maybe he's got bombs. Why was he calling out to Raru then? Oh, maybe because of all this stuff going on. Maybe because of the fact that they're like right outside of camp. Oh no, okay, so the place that I was... That is where that path is. This leads to the yellow dot. I just can't do anything about it. Did the Goron get here? No. Well, I just have to go then. I have to go myself. Okay, B isn't so helpful. Spears are so good, absolutely underrated in games. Yeah, and Raru wields it so well too. That's probably why I had a dream about him last night. Well, I'm glad they put that rock there, so that they could make a thing where you break a rock. Fire Hinox, my god. See, this guy's fucking bright.
Witness my might. And fall before me.
Dude, I leveled up my Goron.
I'm with you.
Ugh. Wait, I actually got it. Cool. Spear's the most prolific weapon in human history. And even... Now, this is gonna be an interesting debate. What weapon is like the coolest to hold while you're not using it? Because I'm thinking you're holding a spear, you can just like rest its butt on the ground, and that's a cool thing to do with the spear. Sword, I mean, like I guess if it's big enough, you could like stab it into the ground. It's a little clunkier though. I don't know. And I'm a swords guy too. I think swords are awesome. Why did I do that? Oh, I guess Raru can handle it anyways. And I can even press the A button with Raru. Yes! Yeah, never mind, this guy's fucking break gauge. Well, I sure hope that there aren't any more rocks to break, or I'm gonna be in big trouble. Yeah, they're gonna make me switch again. There's gotta be rocks.
Let's see if
Nope, this one. Thank you. Oh my... I love seeing, like... Because the nameplate is, like, glued to the position of the head, when a character starts rolling, that nameplate, and I guess my L icon too, that just like really aggressively circles up and down. I really enjoy looking at that. Femi, you say it is swords. Swords have a certain romantic quality in both senses of the word. Yup. Even just holding it or wearing it has a presence. I mean, like, which one is the sexiest is a different question, though. But which one looks the best while you're not using it? You still think it's swords compared to, like, a spear? Because I'm thinking about how, like, Raru's always standing, like, he's got that shit, like, at his side. I don't know. I think it's alright. Poke it on the ground. See, the next Hyrule Warrior should just, like, have a Lizalfos guy, and then that's a party member. How about that? More camp! I mean, I guess I'm getting them faster than I'm spending them, so why the hell not? So I'll just save. Good day to you.
Back to our objective, then.
Back to our objective, then. Yeah, I think swords look better. I actually wrote a thing about different weapons for my current project because it has different suits / colors / factions, and each had different weapons associated with it. Oh, that sounds cool. See, like, the way Raru was standing, like, right there, though. Like, you can't do that with a sword. I wonder if Zelda's Fire Hydrant would come in handy at a time like this. Let's try it. Let's try Zelda's Fire Hydrant. This is a fan Zelda. She does not have a fire hydrant. Who has a fire hydrant? No, it's fucking Kia that has one of those. But the example picture. Okay, Zelda is definitely on fire. I think I'm only mistaking it that way because they showed Zelda holding a fire hydrant like in the example picture. Okay, use your really good special. Or Raru and Minoru, why not? See, I like when he holds it like that.
It's over.
Make ready.
Whoa. Why is it glowing red? Oh! I don't think so. Sorry about the being on fire thing though, Raru. I didn't mean to.
Now then.
Ooh! Ouch. Sorry for the getting in the zone. I am literally... My thought right now is like what I'm going to spend my night doing like the second I'm done streaming. I guess I've got like another appointment in the morning that I gotta be up early for. But like I could do like a little bit of drawing. I could probably do a little bit of polishing on this VTuber stuff that I've been talking about. Because my mind is like presently on all of this, like all these new Raru ideas that I've been having as of late. And you know, these promises that I gotta make good on. That might be a bit of a big ask. I think that would be a little time consuming. I think I'm staying up till 6 AM if I try to do one of those. You want me to go to the yellow dot over here? You guys are so cute. Whatever. Man, it really wants me to be... Oh! Not the Horriblings! Oh, these guys shouldn't be in a Warriors game. This is bad news. No, 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 no. Oh, this is too many of them. This is too many of them. This is too many of them. Is Rauru a dog? I'm not going to tell you what he is. I want you to state your case why Rauru is a dog, and then I can give you your answer.
Strength flows through me.
The numbers of enemies that they were putting in the encounters in Tears of the Kingdom with the fucking Horriblins, that was already like too much. Oh, here comes Minoru on her car. This is a quantity like several magnitudes higher than like what I would be ready to withstand. Man, you guys notice that like there never are actually lightning storms when you're on Death Mountain in regular Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom? This is like a cool set piece. Why doesn't that take place? Oh my god. You got my ass. You 4 rocks?
Onward.
I don't think so.
I have you.
He kinda looks like a dog. Oh, okay. Well, he isn't. I mean, they're never going to call him a goat, because they're gonna be like, oh, well, he's a Zonai. What is Rauru? He's a Zonai.
A simple enough matter.
But he reads as goat to me. Right? Like, this is more goat than dog in my eyes. He's got, like, sharp teeth, I guess. I don't know what kind of fucking teeth goat have. I assumed, like, flat, because they chew on... They're not eating meat. Do dogs have ears like that? Well, goats have, like, big floppy ears. These ones kind of stick out more. I don't think dogs have ears like this. Have you... Well, maybe, like, a fennec has ears like this. Fennecs have, like, big ears. And that's, like, a canine animal. And they're of a similar shape. Oh, I forgot about goats. 2 fire Lionels?
What?
I hate to be the one to tell you this. Forgetting about goats is very unwise. Biggest fucking mistake of your life you'll ever make. My brilliant strategy. I can shoot 2 identical lasers at 2 identical guys. He's a goat with dog eyes. Well, where does the 3rd eye come from, huh? Uh-oh, Zelda? Yoo-hoo! Oh, this is me. And it didn't work either because she was targeting the wrong guy. He has 3 eyes? Oh, Femi. Look, Minoru has 3 eyes too, but she doesn't use her 3rd one. And I'll tell you what, I probably have screenshots in my Switch library of him making a face where he opens the 3rd one. But now's not a great time because it's kind of a pressing situation. What the fuck? That's real? It is! It is! Do you think that's cool or that's weird? Is that weird of me or is that normal? Oh, maybe I could use a ration. Bad idea. Well, yeah, we haven't really seen this guy's ally moves either, huh? Daruk's protection. Okay. Well, then I'll just fucking whack this guy as much as I please. I'm not seeing like a gauge telling me like how long I can use this, but maybe now's a good time. These guys didn't know what was coming. These are horses. They don't know about cars. They didn't stand a chance. Okay, she did open her third eye there. It was probably in Tears of the Kingdom, and I just forgot about it completely. So is that the mission? Did we do it? The map is gone. The music is gone. People are chuckling to themselves and patting each other on the back. I can't even attack the pots. That's right. We've done it. I think the weirdness of the third eye is inversely proportional to the hotness of the character. So you don't like it? I think it's fine. He mostly keeps it closed. And he only opens it when he's he's in the middle of doing some cool shit. He's activating his power. See, the fucking gold thing on his forehead. That's his third eye.
Everywhere the same turmoil.
My people have been overrun by these monsters. Until we could sever them at the source, we shall never know peace.
Yes, it's not a comforting thought.
Be that as it may, we face it together. By our sworn alliance, the Goron's might is forever yours, King Rauru.
It looks good closed. Better keep it that way. Well, what if he wants to shoot a big fucking laser?
We will strike down the Demon King.
Oh, wow. See, Link isn't delicate enough to hold hands with the Goron. They just do a fist bump.
If only we had a way of reaching that construct. Perhaps it would be willing
Yes, Zelda,
to
if
join our
only.
cause.
Then nobody would ever have to let you do anything ever again. You guys should not be standing this close to this thing, man. That's acceptable.
Would you look at that? These guys never stood a chance against you. Huh?
Everybody's always recognizing this motherfucker. Wait! They gave this guy one cutscene and then he disappeared forever. I'm so happy he's back.
That's what I'm assuming. I mean, look at him. We barely catch our breath after cleaning up here, and he's already got his eyes trained somewhere else. By the way, bud, that thing you're pointing is supposed to be mine, remember? We'll go wherever you want to go, I promise. So just put it down, okay?
A Gerudo spear, huh? Interesting way to communicate, I have to say.
If he's really that set on the desert, it's probably because the place is crawling with monsters. Everywhere this guy drags me, it's either that or more of those creepy shades.
Hmm? Why not let him go alone if you don't like it?
You have got to stop talking like that, man.
Well, who knows what kind of trouble
Did his
he'd
voice
into
get
if I
deeper?
wasn't there keeping him
Wow.
on a tight leash. I've got
Did someone say Link on a tight leash?
Too, so I really should go and make sure they're doing okay.
Aha, so that's how it is.
Did someone say Link on a tight leash?
You should go ahead and get moving. We'll stay here and keep watch, in case the monsters decide to come back.
That's kind of it. Forest will be fun without the a little stuff like that won't go causing any trouble. This place is practically bursting with sacred power. That's why us Koroks call it home. And why no monsters or shades will ever touch
See,
it.
so if he's already calling it
Maybe
home,
that's true.
I think there is going to be a Deku tree already there.
Or just about anywhere in Hebra, for that matter.
Hebra.
Yeah, fair enough. Huh. But hey, if you do find yourself needing a hand,
I
got just
love the way
folks
he
in
keeps
mind.
leaning
My
over.
devoted
It's so cute.
subjects.
Subjects.
Sworn brothers, I mean. The Koroks of this forest. Though be warned, anyone who dares venture into the fog-ridden boughs of the Lost Woods is destined to wander for days on end. Well, it's really just got a lot of shortcuts and dead ends and stuff. Anyway, they'll be happy to help if you need it.
Thanks, Calamo. If there's any more trouble, I'll know just who to call.
Like, I'm not seeing a big tree, like, shooting out of the forest, right? Imagine a mod that replaces the Korok leaf. So it looks like a Teto pear?
Rauru and the others managed to drive
The
hordes
animators
back
must have been
from
pumped
Death
with how much
Mountain.
lip sync they don't have to do in this
Having
scene.
secured the support of both the Zora and the Gorons, they returned to the temple in Tanagar Canyon.
Oh, okay,
Devised
cool.
a plan
I
to
like
fight
Tanagar
back
Canyon.
against the ever-growing forces of darkness. Aware
Wait,
that
I thought
simply
Teto Pear was a
responding to the
cat?
monster
No!
onslaughts as they occurred
No, that's Kasane
kept his
Teto.
army in a state of perpetual defense.
The most
Rauru
talented
set out to
31-year-old...
form a
Now, I
proactive
have to be
alliance
careful
with
not
the
to say
Rito
Vocaloid,
and
because
the
she's actually not a
Gerudo alike.
Vocaloid.
But with the fate of Hyrule hanging by the slimmest of threads, its king couldn't help but feel an overwhelming
But no, she's not a
sense
cat.
of worry.
She can be if you want. I'm sure somebody's drawn that. You can be a cat too if you want. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Zelda.
See, and so that's what the crest on Sonia's head is supposed to represent. Like, that's like an insignia of Raru's third eye.
I couldn't possibly.
I guess on Zelda too.
If such advice
Like, it's
were to
pretty
come
overt
from you,
imagery.
he might actually decide to heed it.
Oh my god.
I'll try,
Hydrate,
Queen
posture
Sonia.
check, and stretch back to back. But I'm watching a cutscene. I
Here
have
you
to
are,
stay
Zelda.
slumped in my chair.
King
Hi.
Rauru.
Hi. Hi.
Those always were Sonia's favorites.
Yes, I guess I'm single
Realize
now.
you will. She loved this kingdom, wanted to protect it from the bottom of her heart.
Need a channel points option for Fox Noise?
No.
I make those things for free.
Monsters run rampant through our lands, and there's no knowing what horrors come next. All of this is the price I pay for my arrogance.
Wait, he's self-loathing? Yes!
In that case, you'll not pay it alone. We'll find strength in our allies and save these lands. So don't avert your gaze. Stand tall as the leader this army needs. After all,
You are the only king that Hyrule has.
I can't argue with either of you. Minoru,
We've been looking for you two. One of our scouts has come bearing news.
Uh-oh.
Having met with the Rito in
Oh,
Great
it's
Hyrule
happening.
Forest.
It's happening.
They prepare to do battle against a horde of monsters. They've repelled them once before,
Subtlety is for
but the threat
cowards.
has returned in greater numbers.
Hyrule Forest. That's not far away.
we should aid them, however we can. And yet, this is worrisome. Felling the monsters appears to have no effect. Zelda, I'd like you to head there with Agriston and Kia. Provide the support our allies require. As for Minoru and I, we'll remain at the temple.
Wait,
We
lame!
need our protection.
But I'm not done looking at
We'll
him.
handle it. I promise.
Nobody's even, like, cradled his cheek or,
Enough
like,
of these
ran a
schemes.
hand through his hair.
Ganondorf.
I should have, like a PNG of, like, a hand. So if there's, like, a boy on screen that, like, I want to pet, I can, like, visually rub them in some way. I think that would have been better with a slight voice overlay at most. Look at this smug motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker. This is too much for me to click, man. I'm not clicking all that. Recommended level 27 and the number's too low. I'm not clicking all that. Let's go. Well, unless I can, like, upgrade my weapon. Well, can I do that, like, from right here? No, it's just gonna let me look at it. Well, then, okay, well, hold on. There's like a screen that I can go to like make that happen. Just like enhance Zelda's weapon a little bit more, and then it's basically as if she's already level 27. Like, don't worry about it. I don't know anything about that. This is all the same button as far as I'm concerned. Just keep clicking, and it'll get stronger. I like this Goron better than the baby man in Tears of the Kingdom. Well, mind you, it is the same baby man as who was in Breath of the Wild. So I guess this is like kind of suggesting, like, there's some like empty spots in the grid here, you know. One wonders what they will be filled with. And I guess this is what I have equipped. Sure, I'll level this up with, and I guess everything else is grayed out. The little that I have. But, you know, I'm not a side missions kind of guy. The fact that I went out of my way to do 2 at the start of the stream was, like, surprising. How does he actually sleep? Massive ears on the sides means that they'll get sore after a while if he sleeps on his side. Muzzle means he can't lay on his stomach without angling his head straight up. Massive amount of hair in the back that has to go somewhere. Yeah, and he's already got it kind of, like, half tied back, too. It wants me to go to the sky? Oh. Well, okay. My opinion is that he lays on his tummy, and he does, like, have his head up. Maybe he's got, you know, you could have a pillow situation that makes that not so bad.
Yes, this will do.
I'd assume he sleeps on his back, but he could also sleep on his stomach. Yeah, with his chin up like dogs do. How does Rauru fall asleep? Guys, nobody panic. I am so devoted to answering chat's most burning questions that I myself will volunteer to sleep with Rauru to find out. You gotta give me that hydrant back. Fan doesn't do shit for me. Well, maybe he does a little bit more than flame emitter. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. I don't want a balloon. The point being, I don't want a balloon. Okay, click this. A new assignment. What? If you want me to give you 1 fish, then sure.
Most impressive.
A true hero. Maybe he makes his hair into a mattress? This is too many icons! Oh, good, more. Thanks, Lenalia. Jesus Christ. Even if not a single one of those are combat missions, that's, like, really daunting to click these things.
Can't wait.
Like, even just navigating the menus kind of takes time, don't you think? Get to work, streamer. Gotta pump up the playtime counter.
Simply magnificent.
Now that's how you do it.
When do I get to feed Rauru carrots? Supply depots. Well, that's nice. I guess I haven't really been doing much with my rupees. Purging the Hyrule field monsters. No carrots. I actually don't see where the carrots mission is. Unless I already fed Rauru carrots. But I could swear it was in a region of the map that got, like, locked off the second I, like, got the carrots necessary. Here it is! Look at this! So if I do this mission, I can give Rauru carrots.
Ready ourselves before we depart.
It's the only thing that could possibly justify my doing a side mission. I'm getting this out of the way. It's finally available. Imagine he puts his hair up in a massive wrap to sleep. Well, maybe he sleeps like a bat. What if he sleeps like dangling from the ceiling, like from his feet? And then you wouldn't have to worry. See, like, you're only thinking on one axis of rotation. And then his hair could just dangle. The ice arrow Kuda? Well, that thing takes one hit. 5 minutes to do one hit? Sure, why not? I'm gonna blow everybody away with my fan. He would need like a 20-foot ceiling because his hair is as long as him. I'm like imagining Rauru like pinned to a clothesline right now. Right, like his body that's dangling from his feet. Or like he's got like his like knees like draped over, right? And then like you could like put the hair up on the clothesline like next to him, you know? I gotta get a Lionel now? Okay. Yeah! Uh-oh. Okay, well Zelda needs the experience though. I'm not switching off to that fucking Goron. You can't make me. You can't make me play as the Goron. Oh! I didn't think quickly enough. This one. Yay! I pierce with my light! And I can do the hand-holding thing, too. Oh, again. And I've got this gauge filled? Okay, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? I'll kill my blue-laned Lionel. Blue-laned Lionel. My blue-maned Lionel with a battering ram? I'll punish my blue-maned Lionel for its horrible crimes. Guys, you have no idea how huge this is. I have been waiting to feed Rauru 4 carrots for as long as I've known him. And he even got some steel too, which is great because they just like wasted all of it on weapon upgrades. This is crazy that I know how to do this now! But look. I click, and I can even give him 2 frogs. I can throw in 2 frogs for free.
For the sake of my people.
Yes. King Rauru was able to thank soldiers all across the continent, and the journey clearly inspired him as he began training harder than ever upon his return. And now I can press Y and the X button a second time for a follow-up attack. Yes! And I got 5 raw whole birds. See, now that's worth doing. Azora's troubles? Well, for material supplies, why the hell not? This game reminds me how, when Tears of the Kingdom was first announced, I was hoping it would be a game where you play as Zelda, and a pretty reasonable counterpoint to that was Breath of the Wild Zelda would really work in a game that has combat Breath of the Wild. And a pretty reasonable counterpoint to that was Breath of the Wild Zelda would really work in a game that has combat. Would not really work in a game with combat. But this game is just like, fuck it, light sword. Well, that was before that Zelda find out about her time power. Thanks, Zelda. Impressive. Here's a butterball. Dude, don't get me started. I could fuck up a butterball so bad. I did not. Don't get me wrong. I could have done it. I could have made a turkey from scratch. I could not justify a butterball for Thanksgiving. But, and I literally, I like have like fucking turkey seasoning like in my apartment. Like all I would need is the bird. God. God, I need to be wrist deep in a bird right now.
I'm making good progress.
The more distance from Tears of the Kingdom I am, the less fond I am of it. Oh, you needed distance to be less fond of Tears of the Kingdom? Even when everybody was like in their honeymoon period with that game, I was saying Breath of the Wild was better from like day one. Well, maybe not day one. For like the first few streams, and I remember this in the highlights video too, is that there's a very like there's a very ironic thing that I say in that playthrough. Because from the beginning of the game up until Kolgira, it's a better game than Breath of the Wild. And I said that out loud. I'm like, oh, okay. I admit, it's a better game than Breath of the Wild. I can say that with such certainty now. It felt so defined to me. And then the rest of the game is like, oh, I guess it's not better than, though.
No quitting just yet.
Streamer needs meat badly. I've got pork chop in the freezer, but I haven't thawed it yet. And the thing is, I was gonna go for another meat.
Well, isn't this a thrill?
But pork chop is just so cheap right now. I don't know what to do. Rafika needs 10 bird legs? Some meat and fish to help build his muscles. I've really got to sit with this. Is this the first time we've ever been like... We've ever like grappled with Rito eating other birds? Like, I'll be willing to believe that it happened, but I don't know. Something to think about. Wait, I can give Rauru stuff? No, I can't. I can't give anybody anything. I'm broke. I mean... I want to do this one. I want to do this one. And this is like a significantly lower recommended level. And it's like, well, if I don't do it, oh, then Ganon's gonna take it back and you have to replay. Like, what's up with that? Right? But it's got the construct pointing at it.
For the sake of my people.
How long have I been up? Yeah, I'm only doing one of these. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. Oh, actually, now they're pointing at a third fucking thing. I thought I already liberated the linear wetlands. Whatever. I'm not doing this. I would love to do the next story mission and figure out what's going on in Korok Forest. Maybe I do, well, okay, this is already blue. This is like full red. I do this one, and it's a side mission, but I get to play as Rauru. Whereas, if I do this, it's story, and I don't get to play as Rauru. But I think, like, this is, like, a really good place to, like, start the next stream off. So we'll do this.
This way, King Rauru.
This way, King Rauru. I think when you finished it, I said it was like a 3.5 out of 5. Rafika needs to be introduced to Wei. I probably stand by that, because when I really think about it, there is stuff that I like. This reads as the first half of a comment. But wait a second, why is the Lanayru wetland so green? Why isn't it like a searing red? Oh, the door is closed. I got 9 minutes? Why the hell not? I got 9 minutes, who cares? See, so if this guy's so good at breaking rocks made of magma, how come he's not so good at breaking rocks made out of armor, huh? Poor guy. It's probably over in an instant, but still. Do you have a public portfolio of what you've worked on? Like Commonplace? That's kind of in a yes and no position right now. When I applied for that level design position, I made a portfolio, like, for that role. They're like, hey, here's commonplace, here's some level design work that I've done on Find Everything, here's like some stuff that I've done on LBA, and I figured that those were like 3 really good citations, right? Specifically because it was like for a platformer, and they were like, oh yeah, have you worked on an open world platformer? You know, it's not like a must, but it's like it would be really good if you would be able to say that you did. And we'll Find Everything is an open world 3D platformer. Like, how rare is that to actually be able to say yes to that question? But that was just like in the form of a YouTube video. Because when it comes to level design, it's like, well, it's an inherently interactive thing, and it's like, well, I don't know. Like, you have like an art portfolio. It's like, oh, here's like a folder with like pictures in it or something. But yeah, so with my portfolio, it was like just a YouTube video, and then I had like a voiceover, like, oh, and in this level, here's how this mechanic is introduced, and then like later in the level, it's like twisted in this way, and then it like joins hands with this other mechanic later on, and how they start like playing off of each other in like this novel way. Or like, oh, here's like this space that I designed, here's like what it's tonally meant to achieve, like here's like the mission that I had when making it. Just kind of walking through things like this. Did not get this job. And then there is also another job, which I don't think I talked to you guys about applying for, but it was for like animating a music video. There's an artist I really like who was like looking for animators, so again, like, yeah, sure, I'll fucking email you something. Animation is tricky, because I am very good at it. Very much of what I have like fully completed is, shall we say, clothed. So it's kind of tricky to cobble together a portfolio of like the very scant work that I have that is like okay to show off in a context like that. But that too is also just like, okay, here's like a YouTube video with like a montage of all the animation that I've worked on. And I have been spending the last few days talking about like rewriting my portfolio or my resume totally from scratch. And I'm already using it to like apply to jobs, because it's like, it's better than nothing. It's already better than what I was using to apply for stuff before. It presently does not have any portfolio work whatsoever attached. And the way that I'm thinking about it now, the way that I should be handling it now, because I just wear like so many hats, right? I do like a lot of different creative technical disciplines. Like, I don't just do like one thing, you know? I do the art, I do the illustration, I do the level design. I guess illustration is art, but whatever. I do the illustration, I do the animation, I do the level design, I do other kinds of like game design, you know? It's a lot of hats. And so I think the ideal way to do my portfolio is like, I gotta figure out like a website, like even some like fucking Wix or like some other like free thing. And just like, here's like some categories of stuff that I can do. If you want to hire me for like level design, here's a button that says level design on it, and then you click it, and then it's like, here's like examples of like all the level design work that I've done, and it's all in one place. But then if you want like animation, then like here's all this stuff, you know, and I can like break it down into like these categories. Because right now I don't have it all in one place. I've been like tailoring it to the job, and not especially well. That definitely is like the next step for me, as far as like, you know, I'm still applying for jobs in the interim. And that is one of the reasons that I'm like crunching as much on the VTuber stuff as I presently am, because it is like very, very high quality. It is a very like in demand and profitable thing, and it's safe for work. So the closer I get to my debut is like the closer that I like have assets to put into a portfolio, and it's like this massive body of work. So I'm seeing it as very much like a two-pronged approach. Having just like a comprehensive credit style page and outgoing links can be good to have. I mean, that's already on my like I have like citations on my resume for sure, but in terms of like examples of like what my work looks like, and it's all visual work too. Not really like a public thing that people can find, like unless they ask me for it, and then I can provide them with like a selective folder of stuff. What I did was have a massive resume, a master resume with actually everything, and then for specific roles, filter the master resume down. Okay, that's good, because I actually, Femi, have received very similar advice, like very, very recently, of exactly that. And I do still have some shall we say, non sequiturs in terms of like my work history on the resume that I'm submitting. But that is one of the things that I went back in like my rewrite. Is like you make a CV and then you make a, and that's like your master thing, and then your resumes are like per job, and you just kind of can pull stuff from that CV. Although it doesn't have to literally be a CV. But I'll tell you, this is the positive thing about me being able to say, like, oh yeah, I worked on VTuber stuff today, and it looks so good. I can't show you guys, but it looks so good. Just being able to say that about my own, like, work and, like, at the present day is, like, oh, that's important. That's important that I'm able to, like... Because I have a body of work, I just don't think that very much of it looks good by my own 2025 standards. And I want to have, like a long list of, like, stuff that I've done. Wait a second, this territory is literally at risk of getting fucked. Maybe one more. I'm on a roll! I'm yapping. I don't talk, I yap. Creating an interactive program that is your resume. I have spoken to people who have talked about not submitting that for work, but like hiring someone and then realizing that like that was what they were submitting as their resume. And they have described it as like very impressive. It's like, oh yeah, and then I hired that person. But the only scripting I know is, like, Lua. Like, in terms of, like, programming something for the web, it's not good. Dude, not to spoil anything, I had to do some fucking CSS for one of my VTuber things, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. It was so bad for me. And it's still, like, a little bit janky. Like, I still have to go back and, like, there's a thing or two that needs, like, polishing about this. It's annoying. Will you get bashed? Yeah, it's not a great market right now. Everybody that I've spoken to, like, about this sort of stuff, like, kind of realizes that, like, to have a job right now is, like, a lucky thing. It's like, man, I think you can only blame yourself so much. But don't worry, I do. But don't worry, 50 separate people on the internet are paying me to animate gay sex of Rauru, and that'll have to be enough for now. It's literally not. It's literally not even close to the kind of monthly income I need, even to break even on rent, let alone groceries. But it's something, you know? A lot of people don't even have that. And all of this is even before the AI bubble pops. The hiring people I've talked to would absolutely not visit a website unless the resume passed their first round. It's kind of insane.
Yes.
Well, what the fuck are you supposed to... Because I thought the website is like the industry standard for a portfolio. That's scary. I thought website was a smart idea. Smarter than a YouTube video. That's like a URL at the bottom of the resume. Oh no. Alright, put me in, put me in, put me in. I'm so stupid, I literally thought I was the green arrow. Rauru, I've got to let the CPU walk you back to me. I got a timer here. Or do I? I think the last one had a timer. I think it depends really heavily on what industry and what type of company. I mean, I want to be clear with you guys, like, this. I've talked a little bit about, like, looking at job stuff. I am not being picky. I'm looking at retail, I'm looking at service, like, oh, well, maybe I could be like a server at a restaurant, and I can't even get a job like that. Like, I've tried to go to these places to get hired. And, like, I'm not even, like, I don't know, it's really bad. I guess there was that one period in August. I literally forgot that this happened to me, that like I did get hired. I got a call back for an interview and did flawlessly in a group interview setting, by the way. And then got like let go like right away. Like, it was such a short period of time in which I was actually employed that, like, I forgot I ever was employed. That's crazy. But yeah, I have, like, spoken at length to, like, hiring managers, like, yeah, so, like, what kind of people do you like to hire? Like, what, like, looks good in a resume? What looks good in a portfolio? And I think I've done a really good job, like, following through on that, like, resume advice, but... It's just a matter of having the body of work more than how it's presented, you know? AI bubble has now gotten bigger than both the internet bubble and real estate bubble combined? Oh my god. Got no idea what's gonna happen when it all goes bust. Like, most of the hiring people I've interfaced with have been very corporate. I think getting smaller companies are more likely to be more considerate. The resume is the most important, though, as it is the first impression. Okay. Well, it's good that mine is good, then. I think. Do I want to do another one of these? I could. I'd be open to it. Maybe I want to do one over here, though, because I like to play with Dorito. Maybe. Maybe I like to play. Do you guys think I should play? I got shit to do in the morning, though. I don't want to miss my electrolysis. But Ravnica doesn't have 10 bird legs yet! No! I don't know. I can stream again tomorrow. It's okay. I'll be just fine. You don't have to worry about me. Well, you don't have to worry about whether or not I'll make my appointment. You should definitely worry about whether or not I'll have enough money to feed myself. Because that was the stream for tonight. Thank you for watching. Wait, I can just look at a 3D model of Raru whenever I want? Awesome! And I can freely rotate him and watch his hair physics go. You are so spectacular. But if you enjoyed what you saw, you can follow me on Twitch or on YouTube at The Full Galaxy, where all the VODs are, plus highlights and more. You can also subscribe to me right here on Twitch if you particularly enjoyed the stream and want to help me out. You can also follow me on Blue Sky, Tumblr, and Discord. There is a Discord server where there are all sorts of channels for you guys to hang out on off-stream. Both on and off-stream. And if any of that interests you, you can check out the links to all that in the Twitch cards below if you're watching this live, or in the YouTube description if you are watching this live. That's backwards. Twitch? You can find the links to all of that below in the Twitch cards if you're watching this live, or in the YouTube description if you're watching the VOD. That's what I'm supposed to say. Guys, it's been 5 whole days. And I spent 2.5 hours on Freedom Planet. I've almost been up for 5 hours. How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to do my outro when Ravnica doesn't have 10 bird legs? Okay, good night.